Good afternoon. This is Irene Wairimo Mosembi in my Sunday afternoon program. What did you learn today? I'm very sorry. On Sunday, I was not able to air my program because of some reason. But today I am here and I'm saying Karibu Sana. I want to take this opportunity to say thank you so much. I went somewhere and I got super feedback about this program. So I want to say thank you, not for my glory, but for the glory of God. Today I want to highlight on something I learned, not today, but I learned yesterday. I was in a ladies' seminar yesterday in my church, and we learned something. I learned something about mental health. How much do you know yourself? By Reverend Mary Ngaya. I want to salute this lady for super work, good work. Thank you. One thing I learned that we are walking battles. We are always having battles in our lives. We have so many challenges in our life, and none of us is free from challenges so long as you are alive. And since we are walking battles, what do we need to do? When we have these battles in our lives, it affects our spiritual, physical, and psychological part of us. And when we have these battles, we need to go to God, because our God fights for us in all our battles, because He is our God. And I learned in Psalms chapter 1. We read Psalms chapter 1, verse 3. It says, He is like a tree planted by streams of water, which yields its fruits in season, and whose leaf does not wither. Whatever he does prospers. This is the blessed man. The blessed man. We also read Psalms 52, verse 1. It says, chapter 52, verse 8 says, But I am like an olive tree flourishing in the house of God. I trust in God's unfailing love forever and ever. I learned about this olive tree. Olive tree bears sweet fruits. An olive tree is always sweet. It's attractive and giving good flowers. I was challenged to be an olive tree in the house of God. How I pray, my listeners, you be an olive tree in the house of God. Mental health issues is about your life. Is your mind, is about your mind. Are you using your mind? Is your mind working to its full capacity? The things you need to understand about yourself. 1, self-worth. How do you feel about yourself? The second item, self-awareness, ability to appreciate yourself. The third item, self-discovery. How much do you know yourself? You can say no to things or yes to things. Be assertive. Know yourself. Don't be carried away by things around you. Have your program. And we are all products of spoken words, especially as we were growing up. Say no to negative words which were spoken as we were growing up. We denounce negative things about us. Mental health affects our emotions psychologically and also our social being. How we think, how we feel, how we act, and sometimes how we handle stress, and how we relate with others and make choices. I learned about 5 stages of mental health. I'm not going to go into details, but I learned about one honeymoon stage, where people dismiss their problems, the onset stage, the chronic stage, the burnout stage, and habitual burnout stage, when everything is out of control and you need help and you are taken to Madare. So those are five stages. You can Google and read them. Mental health issues. You remember last month was a mental health issue. Sometimes people get stressed and they break down. I learned that don't shy away from talking about your challenges. Seeking help is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign of strength. Don't allow yourself to break down. Don't allow yourself to have a burnout. When you feel so stressed, those who are working, take leave. Have 1 day or 2 days to re-energize. Those who are in business, plan yourself. Have time to be out of your business. Speak to someone. Speak to someone. And when stress is so much, look for assistance. I learned something else about the walking chair and the talking chair, whereby you put a chair there and you talk to the person who has wronged you. You imagine this person is seated next to you. You address him or her. I also learned about refusing rejection, bitterness, and harboring unforgiveness or lack of forgiveness. Putting things in your heart, carrying them. Don't overburden your mind, my friend. Don't overburden yourself with unforgiveness, spirit of rejection, bitterness in your heart. Release them so that your mind can work well. When we don't express our issues, when anger sits in our hearts, all occupy our mind, we become depressed. So don't allow that. And sometimes we are not able to process our information. I learned also about signs of mental problems, suicidal threats, people threatening to commit suicide, sign of hopelessness. You feel that you are nobody. And at this stage, in this area, people need to identify spiritual battles, psychological and physical battles. For spiritual battles, you go to a pastor or your reverend, or for spiritual assistance. For physical battles, you go to the doctor. For psychological problems, you see a counselor. And seeking a counselor is not weak. It's a sign of strength. You are saying, yes, I am weak and I am coming for an assistance. Then another sign of mental health, mental problem, is substance abuse. There are people who take alcohol, who take drugs and all that. The fifth one is selling and giving things. You're just generous. You want to give out your things. You're in your own world. You are selling your items, your personal items, which, for heaven's sake, you need them. Then some people arrange the sixth sign, or sign of mental problem, arranging their funerals. Have you ever had people arranging for their funerals? Please, that's a problem. And self-harm, people harming their body because they are not right. So, what happens? What do you know? What do you need to do? What do you need to do in such situations? One, talk about your challenges, about your fears, about your failure. And this applies both men, women, teenagers, and the youth. Talk about your problems. Come out and say, this is happening to my life. Take self-care. Care about your mind. When you are not feeling well, or tell yourself, now I need to relax. I need to rest. Take a rest. Do exercise. Exercise is also good. Keep journals. Write everything that is happening in your life. Write notes. And this, when you write your journals, not for everybody, it's yours. Write that. And when you write, you help yourself to think well about the challenges you are facing. And it helps you to remove all the issues from your heart to the book you are writing. Don't give anyone to read your journal anyway. Good mental health helps us to give us good outlook. When you have good mental health, you have good outlook. You are energized. And your appearance, take care of your appearance. Take care of yourself. And also seek assistance. Seek assistance when you have issues. Reach out to someone you trust, a pastor, reach out to a counselor. Talking about your challenges is not being weak, my friend. Know about yourself. Who am I? How much do I love myself? Pay attention to your feelings and what your body is telling you. And there are times body talks, especially when you are unwell. Your body will talk. Be active physically. Engage in a relaxing activity. Slow down, especially those people who are as energetic as what, sir? As energetic as antelopes, running for your life, running for activities. Slow down, relax, put nice music. Those of us who love music, nice, relaxing music. Stay in touch with others. Look for a group, a support system. You can have a working group, a group that you can work together to support each other. Seek counselor when it is early. And by the way, you don't need to seek a counselor when problems are so many. No, even when you feel like, hey, I want to speak to someone, and mark you not a person who knows me so much. You can seek a counselor who will help you to go through your life, to manage your life, to manage your mind also. Good mental health will help you move your things well, move from one level to another. I learned something, that we have over 300 gifts or talents. And by the way, have not yet exhausted even 10 of my talents. Mark you who think you don't have any talent, you have 300 talents. God has entrusted them to you. So I learned so much. Mental health is a very big program. It's a big subject. And how I pray that God will keep us okay in our mind. He will give us peace. Even when the economy is hard, that God will help us, give us peace. He'll give us perfect peace. So may God bless you so much. I am packed and I cannot exhaust it. May God bless you so much. This is Irene Wairimu Musembi in my Sunday afternoon program. What did you learn today? May God bless you. Love you. Enjoy your week ahead. Bye and enjoy your Sunday afternoon. Shalom. God bless.